Murderer on the Loose. If you're looking for a creepy story that can be scarier with the addition of details, then Murderer on the Loose is the one for you. In its most basic form, it's one of the great scary campfire stories enjoyed by kids aged 8 and over. You can add some terrifying details about the murder victims if you have kids who enjoy the gore. Scary woman standing behind kids. A man was lying in bed one evening when he noticed there were lots of sirens in the streets outside. And there was a helicopter flying around overhead and the sounds of barking dogs and shouting people. He looked out his window and saw a great deal of police activity. So he went online to discover what was going on. "Serial killer escapes," said the headlines. As he read further, the man discovered a crazed killer had broken loose and that he was believed to be in the man's neighborhood. But he wasn't too worried. As the night wore on, the noise wound down, and the man went to bed. Suddenly, the man was startled awake. He thought he had heard a sound. He listened carefully and was just about to go back to sleep when he heard it again. This time, he was sure someone was trying to get in his front door. The man looked down the hallway, terrified, not knowing what to do. The only way out of his room, without going into the hallway, was through the window. He couldn't climb out, could he? His mind was made up as he saw the door wobble in its frame as someone threw their entire weight against it. Without another moment of hesitation, the man leaped out of his window and ran into his yard. He paused to look over his shoulder, just in time to see the light go on in his bedroom and a team of police officers pile in. The man was amazed and relieved at the same time, until he felt a hand clamp tight over his mouth and the cold steel of a serial killer's knife against his throat.